Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Lil Ya from UNLV. Yo, what you mean? Hit that like and subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yo, what you mean? Yeah, Lil Ya got a podcast. Help me get it popping, y'all. Look. This ep, I want to talk about that time we decided to put Lil Boosie on the record, That Iron. We have a song called That Iron with Lil Boosie featuring on it. And I want to tell y'all how that came about. Well, 2004, we was working on our album, Gutter for Life, which came out in 2005. We had features from Lil Boosie, BG, and Juvie on the album, as well as other artists. That's just to name a few. But we decided to go to Baton Rouge after talking to Boosie a few times about featuring on the song. Now, during this time, New Orleans probably knew about Boosie, but they wasn't on him. They wasn't checking for him. He wasn't hot as he is right now in New Orleans. He wasn't relevant as he is right now in New Orleans then. Excuse me. But, we took a chance and rocked with him because we knew his talent. We knew he was a star, and we knew how hot he was in places where we used to go outside of New Orleans. So we went to Baton Rouge, and we went in the studio. Boosie never showed up. While in the studio, a dude played us a few verses from Boosie without the tracks on it, just verses. So we decided to pick that verse that's on That Iron for our record, right? So Boosie wasn't actually there in the studio, like I said, but all his verses, he had like maybe 10 verses we could have picked from. So we picked that one, come to find out that verse was used for another song that he did with somebody else. We never knew about that, you know what I'm saying? So we wasn't tripping or whatever. We was like, man, our shit dominating that record anyway, so we ain't worrying about it. So the song got real hot in Louisiana, especially up north Louisiana. They ate it and they like loved it, Every time we would go to Monroe, Shreveport, Alexander, somewhere like that, somebody get hurt real bad after the concert, because of that song. That record had that kind of effect on the community. You feel me? So, Boosie later got major deals after that. That was 2005, the album came out, and after that, he got his first major deal outside of Trill. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to send big shots out to Boosie. You dig? Off top, dog. Do your thing. You've been doing it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm glad, the people received you from my city like they did. You're a talented little dude. Send a big shout out to you. Keep holding it down. But also, like I said, we had features from Juvenile and BG on that album. And if anybody could go back in time a little, all those cats came clean up after that album. You know what I'm saying? Juvie had reunited with Baby. Them got his new deal, which was outstanding. And, everything was great and been great with him since. And also, unfortunately, BG took a lick and had to go do his time right after, a few years after, whatever. But look where he's at now. I mean, once he come home, he's straight for life. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I went to jail that same year, 2005, right after the storm. The album was doing real well, It wasn't the fact that we were just misplaced that stopped us from getting the deal. It was the fact that I was incarcerated. People wasn't willing to hold out those 2 years and 10 months that I did to give us our just due for the record that we had put out. However, we made a lot of money off that album. That was like our second best album besides Trendsetters that we released without Cash Money, with the help of Cash Money. We did on our own. So we came out straight off it, you know what I'm saying? But this was my ep about when, Lil Boosie got on that record, That Iron. Oh, I ain't forgot. Let me remember this part. I'm going to add this. And also, the song got so hot, we went to Baton Rouge to compensate him for it. And also to do the video. That's why you never got the video for That Iron, because Lil Boosie was on the road in Mississippi, I think, at the time. So he was going to make his chips out there, whatever. Was unable to, do the video, and maybe one day we'll be able to get y'all that, you know what I'm saying? Do a fresh That Iron video song, whatever, and get y'all that, man. But Once again, shouts out to Boosie and his camp, man. I need y'all to like, subscribe to this channel. Tell your friend, tell a friend. I got a station. I got a podcast. You heard me? It's Be Real 23 podcast. Stay up.